Welcome back! I have a very interesting story to tell you. On one of my visits to the Wright Brothers Genius Academy, I met a very unique professor, one of the most fascinating people that I have ever known. His name is Mr. Leopold Johnson, a passionate historian who not only teaches about the past, but he also dresses up as the historical figures that he talks about in his classes. Medieval battles were true masterpieces of strategy and engineering. And now, we're going to build one of the most important devices from that era, a catapult. Professor Johnson challenged his students to create a homemade catapult to understand how forces and energy can be manipulated, just like they did in the past. Imagine you're pulling back a string or pushing a bar. All that energy you're adding gets stored as potential energy. Then, when you let go, boom! The energy turns into movement and the projectile is launched. Now, we're going to build our own homemade catapult. You'll need 2 thin rubber bands, 2 thick rubber bands, 6 regular rubber bands, 1 small ball, 1 foam cup, masking tape, and 6 popsicle sticks. Let's get started. First, stack the 6 popsicle sticks and secure them with a rubber band at each end. This will be the base of our catapult. Place 1 thin rubber band under the base in the opposite direction. Then, put the other one on top of the base the same way and secure it with a rubber band. This is the fulcrum, also known as the pivot point, which allows a rigid bar to rest and pivot. It acts like an axle. Wrap a thick rubber band around the short end and place the cup on the long end of the fulcrum with masking tape. If the tape doesn't stick, use some glue. Make sure all the rubber bands are tightly secured. That's what gives our catapult its power. Now, place the ball in the cup and we're ready to launch. Now, it's competition time. I want to see who can launch their projectile the farthest. Remember to adjust your catapults well and apply enough potential energy for a big launch. Great job! Each of you has shown how science and history can come together to create something amazing. Now you know the power of potential and kinetic energy and how they were used in the past. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time and science. Remember, energy is all around us. We just need to find creative ways to use it. See you in the next episode.